There's a new Obama scandal in town. President Obama nominated Alejandro Mayorkas to be the number 2 person at Homeland Security. And since Napolitano left, that would mean being the acting Secretary of Homeland Security. And then, right after he did that, the Inspector General announced that he was investigating Mayorkas in connection with a possible fraud investigation. Here's how it came up. There is a company in China, one of the most dangerous companies in the world, named Huawei, Huawei, Huawei. And it's a front for the Chinese military. It was founded by a general in their army. It's closely linked to the military, and it has been trying for decades to get into the United States, particularly to buy shares in American telecommunications companies. Twice they've tried to do it, and twice the U.S. government has said nothing doing. You're an intelligence espionage group. They helped the Ayatollah in Iran suppress dissent, and they have a record throughout the world that's just horrible. They even worked with former House Minority Leader Dick Gephardt, putting him on the board of their American company, but that didn't work either. So then they changed their strategy, and 2 individual executives, one a vice president of the company, decided that they wanted to come to the United States and applied for visas to come here. The visa was rejected for the same reason, national security. They appealed. It was still rejected. So, inventively and ingeniously, they looked up and found a United States law that was passed in 1992 that said if you invest in an American company for at least $500,000 if you're a foreigner, and you create at least 10 jobs over 2 years, you can get a visa for yourself. So they did. And the company they chose was run by Hillary-McAuliffe, who is Bill Clinton's finance chairman, closest friend. He's the guy who gave Clinton the mortgage to buy his home in Chappaqua, and he's currently running for governor of Virginia. And he wanted to set up an electric car company that he brought over from Hong Kong, and Huawei invested in it. But to get the visa program, they had to go through an outlet that was acknowledged as appropriate by HHS. And the one they chose was a company set up by Tony Rodham, Rodham. Name sound familiar? His sister is Hillary Rodham Clinton. So the Chinese Huawei company invested in Tony Rodham's company and threw them to Hillary-McAuliffe's company, and then went to HHS and said, please give us a visa. Well, their application came in, and as soon as it was being processed, and Tony Rodham was emailing Mayorkas to speed the application, the Inspector General's red flag went up, and it was referred to the fraud unit, and the investigation is now going on. How did Tony Rodham get access to Mayorkas, except for the fact that his sister was Secretary of State and possibly a future president? Well, they go back to the year 2000, when Bill Clinton got an application to pardon Carlos Vignali, the biggest drug kingpin in Minneapolis. And Mayorkas endorsed that pardon, and that was a key factor in the pardon being granted. The other factor was that was that the attorney for Vignali was Hugh Rodham, the other Hillary Clinton brother. So here you have it all wrapped up together. This corrupt Chinese company with terrorist and espionage overtones that has been blocked from entering the United States now tries to get 2 of its people into the United States, and does it by putting up a lot of cash, giving it to Hillary's brother, who gives it to Bill's and Hillary's best friend for an investment, and then they go and they try to use this to get a visa. Now, confronted with this, the Democrats had a confirmation hearing scheduled for Mayorkas, and the Republicans said, in view of this information, cancel it and wait till you see the results of the investigation. The Democrats said, nope, we're going right ahead. And they had a confirmation hearing. The Republicans boycotted it last week. And now this will go to the floor. There'll undoubtedly be a filibuster by the Republicans, probably successful. The Inspector General is going to make his report, and this one could be big. It involves the Obama administration, Hillary-McAuliffe, and Hillary. Well, Hillary's family. Thanks for watching.